Hello, internet. It's Slam and Sam. Slam and Sam and Slam.
What a great campaign it's been so far, Martin.
For sure, for sure.
We are in the second week right now, and where are we at? How close to our goal are we?
I could taste it. We're so close. Let me share my screen. We are actually just shy of our target in the first week. And I'll share my screen and show you where we're at.
So when last I checked, we were...
Boom. We are at 9,144 with a target of 10,000. So we are less than 1,000 away. We are 866
56.
away. 103 backers, and I cannot wait till we hit that 10,000 mark, because then we could really have some fun with some of those stretch goals.
We have some amazing stretch goals planned. We've been just sitting here waiting for the moment when we can unleash this on the world.
Absolutely. So before we leave this page, I just want to highlight one very key thing. So because we had finished the early bat, we wanted to give some of our backers that go in now a little bit more opportunity to get some of the collectibles that we have in the campaign. So we currently have somewhere between the books and the kitchen sink. We have the stakeholder collector set. So the stakeholder collector set is limited. It's only limited to 55, and actually now we only have 53 left. But with that, you're going to get over $172 worth of value if you were to get everything separately. But in addition to the $172 value, you're going to get some things in here that you're not going to be able to get in other places. So one of the key things is you're going to have the Ramon Perez signed and numbered hardcover, which is only available in the deluxe and the stakeholders or the Fantastic. You're going to get the limited edition coin, which is absolutely stunning, and I'm really happy with how these things came out. So you'll only be able, again, to get this. These are not going to be available as add-ons. You'll only be able to get this in the Stakeholders Collector Set or the Fantastic. You'll get the 8x10 signed limited edition print by Adam Gorham. You'll also get the regular version of the oversized book, soft cover, 6 mini art prints, the PDF, and of course all the stretch goals that we're going to throw in there. So you're going to want to probably grab that up pretty quick, because we are at, like I said, we're down to 53 right now, and we will not be releasing any more after that because that's all we have.
Sold out.
Yeah, it'll be sold out when it's sold out. So
now,
there you go.
I think people don't realize just how big and hefty this coin is as well.
Oh yeah, this is insane. I'm gonna take it out. It's got a little.
I didn't realize till you actually see it in the palm of your hand.
It's crazy.
It's a 2-inch coin.
Yeah, let me just sort of bring this up here.
Yeah, no worries.
So there you go. Let me make sure I have it right side up here. Okay, so here you can see it's a fairly big size.
2-inch coin, gold finish.
It's
gorgeous.
Really beautiful. So we have a heads or tails. We have on the tail side here, you could see Gerhard's amazing rendition of Dracula's Castle. We
Gerhard
also have
of Cerebus the Aardvark fame, the legendary indie comics title.
Yep. We have the date. We have the Slam Press Tomes logo on there, but on the head side, we have the Dracula Visions, and we have the amazing art by Mr. Sam Agro. So you can see Dracula there with the bat, and I think they just came out just amazing. These are, again, only limited on the deluxe versions. Yeah. So so I wanted to highlight that before we moved on to some of the other updates that we had.
Some art has rolled in, hasn't it?
Some art has rolled in. Yeah. So with these, we had the majority of the art before we even started the campaign, but there was a couple that have just come in just very recently, and I wanted to show these off because they're just brilliant pieces. So let's kick it off with this piece. So this is by Mr. Daniel Govar. From the beginning. Oh, let me bring you up here, Sam.
It's
From
all a
the
good trick.
beginning, there you go. From the beginning, I knew he was leaning towards sort of that medieval look, and he just captured it beautifully. It's his wheelhouse, and he did a wonderful, wonderful painting. So let's without further ado show that off.
Stunning.
Yeah. So I know in speaking with Daniel, he looked into doing a lot of research in like sort of the time period, um, and he just captured it beautifully. So this would be sort of there are passages that are mentioned in the Dracula book of previous wars, and he just sort of ran with that. So yeah, really really happy with that piece. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Right there, check that out. That is, whoops, I don't know why did it go black there. That is Mr. Andy Dorland. I don't know why it keeps going back, so we might have to just have a quick peek. But another hauntingly beautiful piece, very exciting that came in. A third piece, which is a latecomer to the book, and I'm super happy he made it. Um, this is Mr. Jonathan Kochuba, and he absolutely killed it. It actually harkens a little bit to The Exorcist in my mind, right? Because you can
Yeah, I can
see,
see that.
you know what, yeah, you know what, the stairwell sort of thing. But
Yeah.
he took when I was actually talking to him, he had an image of what the castle looks like, but he wanted to really capture the front of it, sort of the gate of the castle. And he really went on a stylistic way, with the bats and Dracula here as well. So really loved how this came out.
And let's give Jonathan a huge shout out as well. He stepped in when we had another artist that wasn't able to uh, uh, submit their piece, and he turned this around pretty quickly, didn't he?
Yeah, insane. I was so pleased. So this will be available as well as a part of the book. And our final sort of reveal for this week is Mr. Tony Moy. Check out this piece. This is a
Wow.
real stunning piece. I love it. I love this. I love his style, even down to his signature here. I love this piece.
Mhm.
I love this signature. But yeah, you can sort of see sort of like the shattering image, with sort of Dracula, with you could consider it like a mirror type image, but well, we know it's not a mirror, but it's probably in the mind. But really really cool, really cool rendition. And I've said this a million times. uh I devour a lot of the stuff, a lot of the Dracula stuff, whether it's movies, art, comics, etc. And I will tell you, there are some imagery in here that you have never seen before.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and we had want from the beginning. We asked all the artists to just run with it, be creative, have a good time, and it comes out in spades with some of the pieces that we got.
And especially when you have an artist like Tony working in watercolor as well, just
Yeah,
the different medium really brings out certain elements of the artwork, I find. Not
absolutely.
only do you have individual creators, but how they master their own medium is a huge, huge part of this book.
Absolutely. But wait, we're not done. I got
There's
mail.
more.
I got mail. I really want to show the other side, but it's got addresses on it. But there is some. I'm wondering if I could kind of.
Hide it. Go full screen on
All right,
yours. Just
look,
to
check this out. Check this out. Okay, yeah.
go
All
full
right,
screen on yours.
I'm gonna go full screen. Give me one sec.
There we
I'm
go.
gonna try to hide what I can.
His address.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But you can see
We
that
don't want the groupies.
there's a lot of work kind of done on just the package itself. This
Oh,
is
that's
from.
amazing.
Yeah, I know, this is so great. It's a piece of art in its own. So this is from Mr. Dominic Chenier, and
Maybe we can hang the envelope up in the art gallery show too.
he sent an amazing package here. Da, 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 da. So let's get through it. Okay. Okay, so this is actually the final piece, which I'll show last. So that's the piece that's going to be going up in the art gallery that we'll have at Raid Studios. Um, we have some information about that as well, hot off the press. So we'll talk about that in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
But in the interim, let's look at some of these pieces. So he just had a good time and just started drawing a bunch of Dracula pieces. So
Oh, wow.
yeah. So he did this really cool little piece here.
That's amazing. So additional pieces.
Yeah, some great little additional pieces. We don't know what we're
Wow.
gonna do with these yet.
You have a show called Sketchelmania where you
We
auction
do,
off.
we do. So we may consider some of these for that. Um, Another one as well. Really
Wow.
cool. Very cool.
What a great interpretation of the character, too.
Yeah, I love them. Oh, I love this one too. Like, check this one out.
Nice.
Amazing. Yeah, he just very impressive with his things. I really love these.
Yeah, some
These
really
are
great graphical
really great.
approaches. And these are all painted pieces.
These are all painted pieces. Yeah,
Phenomenal.
these are all painted.
Well done, Dominic.
Oh my gosh. Even I haven't seen all these.
Oh, wow.
Check this out. Way to go, Dominic.
Yeah, we'll have to put some
Okay.
thought
And
into how best to utilize these pieces.
for sure. Maybe we'll have a chat with Dominic to see what he says. Okay, and lastly, oh my gosh, I didn't even realize the texture on this thing. So it's painted. It looks like it's acrylic painted, but there's also a texture to it. We definitely got to get this up at the gallery, so I will make the trip. But this is the piece that is going into the book. And honestly, the video doesn't
Wow.
really do it justice. It's really tactile. The sort of the ribbons that come off of the this is Renfield, by the way, in a classic scene when he's sort of locked up and Dracula appears to him, and some of the I guess the ribbons from his straitjacket
Ah,
are actually very tactile and they come out like this. But way to go!
phenomenal.
I really like this.
And I know Dominic was very excited to do something a little different than everyone else in terms of claiming the character of Renfield.
Yeah, that's he went. It's funny. People had their favorites, and he
Hmm.
went directly. He's like, I want to do Renfield. Okay, you got Renfield.
Was he the only one who chose Renfield? I can't
He,
remember.
currently, he was the only one who chose Renfield.
Wow. Way to
A lot of
mark.
brides, a lot of Lucy, a lot of Nina.
Yeah.
Of course, Dracula. We have Dracula, but yeah, Renfield is I think the unique piece. So
No, great for Dominic for choosing something that would stand out like that from the rest of the crowd.
for sure, for sure. So there you go. More art that have come in. We're going to be a couple of things we should announce. There will be a special showing if you are in the local Toronto area, or if you're just coming down for Fan Expo anyway. We will have a Dracula panel, a Dracula Visions panel.
On
So we'll
Saturday, I believe.
on Saturday. That's the target right now. So we'll have a target Dracula Visions panel. But in addition to that, on the Friday, we'll have a Sketchelmania with a group of artists that were also on the book. So that is something that's coming up as well.
Are you able to announce the lineup for that Sketchelmania, or is it a secret right now?
I believe I announced it yesterday during Sketchelmania, so I don't
There
think
we go.
I don't think it's a secret. Okay, so for that one, we have, let's see here, we got Sam Agro, we got Becca Kenzie, we have Mr. Mike Ruth, and sorry, oh my gosh, the fourth one eludes me. What is it, John? I'll double check. I
No
don't want
worries.
to get the wrong. I don't want to get the wrong one.
It's all
I
good,
have it
sir.
all here. You stumped me, Sam. I know it was a pretty great one though as well. But yeah, it's gonna be an awesome show. And I'm really stoked to do it live. I've never done it. Well, we've done it live through video, but we haven't done it live with an audience before. So
And we think it might be actually in the main hall on a stage, right? That's the plan right now.
yeah. So we're gonna have it on a stage. And sorry, it just bothers me. I gotta get the names here. One sec. I'll have that for you in 1 minute.
It's eluding me as well.
It's
I'm just
eluding me.
bad as
I
you.
don't know. This is what happens live, folks. We're live. Oh my gosh, friend and very freaking person of the show, Mr. Casey Parsons,
Of
of course.
course. Oh my God,
My bad,
we're
my
both
my
jerks.
bad,
Hopefully,
Casey. I'm sorry, Casey. But he's been on many Sketchelmanias and
how
he's
could
killed
we
it.
forget
My
Casey?
bad. Yeah, sorry.
It's
But yeah,
always the
that
ones you're closest to
I know that's
that you're inclined to
uh
miss. So
well, yeah. So yes, we'll have a live show with those four artists on, and
what a
they'll be
great
sketching
lineup.
live. So there you
And
go.
stay tuned for the lineup of the Dracula Visions panel. I'm sure you'll assemble a fantastic crew for that.
We've got plans. Yes.
Look out for
I gotta say
giveaways. There might
I
be
love that
giveaways.
we're going into Fan Expo and half of the professional artists are on this book. At the Fan Expo, pretty much.
That's
um,
amazing.
yeah, for sure. And should we talk about the gallery?
Yeah, speaking of tying into Fan Expo, I know we've been
Mm-hmm.
hemming and hawing. Things have been a little insane here at Dracula Visions HQ, but I believe the show will be open as of February. What is it? Not February. Friday, October 22nd.
Yes, that's the target.
At the Raid Gallery, the weekdays hours are from 9 till 6, and then the weekend hours are from 8 till 5.
Correct.
So
Right.
this is your chance, the public, to come in, have coffee and empanada, and check out some of the original artwork. And there will be a chance to purchase the original artwork and purchase some digital prints as well.
Yeah, that's the great thing. You can there's a good selection of the original artwork that's there. We obviously couldn't get everything because some folks are state-wise and just the logistics of it, but there is a good selection of original art in there. But to also view these other pieces in a large format, we also did some prints of those, and those will be available at the Raid Studio as well.
Yeah, at the Raid Gallery, the
Raid
storefront
Gallery,
at
yeah.
Queen and Roncesvalles. So
Yeah,
the fantastic thing is Raid Studio has a storefront gallery and a coffee shop. So stop on by, have a look at the original art, purchase some original art if you want, purchase some prints.
absolutely. Absolutely. All right. I think that sort of wraps it up for today. We'll do some other updates very soon. We'll talk a little bit. We'll definitely be live from the Raid Gallery at some point. I definitely want to do a show there, which we'll go around and look at all the pieces.
We should do a virtual tour for sure.
Oh
Maybe
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we're doing that.
maybe if we have time on before the week, if not after the weekend, if things
Yeah.
are a little too bonkers on the weekend. But
Yeah, Fan Expo all weekend. But either way, I'm planning to. We'll have some fun. We'll have some fun.
And we're talking about some special giveaways too on the panel. We will keep folks up to date on that.
Yep, we have plans. We definitely have plans. So stay tuned for those. And speaking of plans, please and thank you if you've pledged for Dracula Visions. If you haven't, what are you waiting for? and please tell your friends, tell your family. Again, what we want to do is we want to provide as much value as possible. Once we get to the stretch goals, there's going to be a lot of freebies. So we want to just throw those in for you, but that is really going to be dependent on how well the Kickstarter goes.
And how high we fund as well. So keep liking, keep sharing, keep commenting.
Absolutely. All right. Thanks, everyone. Cheers. Thanks, Sam.
Thank you, Martin.